Hey everyone, Mr. Regan here, and today we are diving into how we're running our sim missions, investigating force and mass, using the objects in our sim to explore that big focus question from the start of the lesson. So, the experiment we ran not only helped us understand what is going on in with our space pod, but helps us understand that relationship between force, mass, and velocity. These three concepts affect each other in different ways when objects are moving or if their movement changes, like our space pod. Next, we are going to continue exploring this relationship in the sim to answer that question. If the same strength force is exerted on two different objects, how might their change in velocity be different? So, our sim investigation will have us do two missions. The first mission, you'll be investigating the same strength force and how it affects objects that are not moving. Similar to what you see here, are four objects, but they're not moving. In mission 2, you'll be investigating how the same strength force affects objects that are already moving. Similar to what you see here with our objects moving with those velocity tails. Now, in order to answer that focus question, if the same strength force is exerted on two different objects, how might their change in velocity be different? We're going to apply the same strength force to all four objects. These four objects will have different masses. So we have object A, B, C, and D with their masses getting larger from A to D. What we're going to do to apply those same strength forces, you're going to go to the run page. So that would be the run, the middle dot here in the navigation page. And you're going to use the prepare and exert force button to apply your force. So you hit prepare to exert once you're done. You're going to need to apply 40 units or 4 clicks of force to the right for all four objects in both missions. So you go to a little force window, 4 clicks to the right for all four objects. This is how we'll use our objects as our independent variables, the change in velocity as our dependent variables, and the force applied as our control variable, similar to what our classroom experiment was all about. Now, when you click on the Analyze page after running your sim, you're going to screenshot the data for all four objects and see how the velocity changes. So that would be this page. You'll see the velocity changes at the very right-hand side of the data table. This data will be important for us drawing conclusions about that relationship between force, mass, and velocity. This change in velocity will be used to complete the data table for our mission. So you'll use that data table, you'll screenshot it here, and then once you have screenshotted your data table, you're going to rank your four objects and which one had the largest velocity changes. So for example, we have object A. You'll decide if it had the largest, the second largest, third, or fourth largest velocity change. You'll use your data table to do B, C, and D. This will help us explain and answer our focus question. So take a moment, looking at your survey. Do you understand how to complete both of our missions with our objects not in motion and in motion? Do you understand how to record the data in the data table, whether that's the screenshot or the ranking? If you understand, put it in green. If either of those things are confusing, put it in yellow. If you have questions, reach out. And as always, good luck.